Hello team, welcome back to Come to Bed with me. In this episode, I'm joined in bed by Phil Ellis and Sunil Patel, both very funny and very lovely boys. That said, I do have to point out that Phil had his shoes on the bed the entire time we were recording, and I think we did mention it, but it wasn't while we were recording, so I don't want that fact to be glossed over. I do need people to know that he is a degenerate. Also, Sunil was like entirely supine for half of it. It was quite chaotic in terms of bed positioning, but a very, very fun episode nonetheless. We talked about cars, we talked about McDonald's, we talked about cars. Again, there's quite a lot of cars content in this one, but it's very fun, and I hope you enjoy it.
This isn't recording, is it?
Yeah, it is. We'll just chat for a bit and then we get into it.
What's the DJI Osmo Pocket like for low light recording?
Pretty good.
Is it? So it's good for like stand up?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's just the fucking gadget show.
Yeah, it's like, this is the kind of like sort of banter I want to sort of
It's
like
awful.
fade into using.
You start when
Glad
you
I'm in
want.
a bed because I'm bored as fuck.
I'm
Go to sleep.
gonna be honest.
This is good info for all of us.
No, yeah, we've started. The camera's good. Your housemate's
Oh,
angry
here
at you.
we go. He's getting ready. Podcast mode.
Here we go.
Granddad's sat up. What are you like to share a bed with, Sunil?
I'm fine. I just don't really like sharing a bed. I prefer the old days when couples would have different bedrooms.
Or the
Wow.
same room with separate beds. I always thought that looked
when you
quite
get
fun.
yeah, when you get older, you have
Two little
don't you?
twins, yeah. I used to think when my friends were like, "Oh, my parents sleep in different rooms," I used to be like, "Oh no, something's going on there." And now I just completely understand
It's very
why.
smart, I
It's
think.
actually it's.
Yeah.
I would love one day to have the money to have two separate bedrooms and then like a third one for shagging. So like we have
So
our
you
own.
soil your own.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, yeah.
My friend's parents used to have separate houses.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, like Helena Bonham Carter and
No, they're just separated.
I. Oh, you got me.
Thanks very much.
You got me with that one.
Thank you very much. Grim up north.
It's probably cheaper getting separated up there, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what was half of nothing?
Yeah.
There's less to lose, isn't it?
You famously went back to live with you're not still living with your parents, are you?
No, but I did for a period that felt really long, but it wasn't. I was in the little conservatory out the back.
You weren't in your childhood bedroom?
No, it exists still. Apparently my brother went to look around our childhood home recently. I was like, you can't do that unless there's a blue plaque with your name on it outside. Sure, like, you can't.
Someone else lives there.
Yeah, he just went, can I have a look around? It's sort of weird. Anyway, plus it's 3 buses away. How did he get there?
With 3 buses?
3 buses, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you know my brother, he's not a bus guy. But what was my point? Oh, yeah. No, we haven't got the childhood home.
You're sleeping on a.
Yeah, we were in bunk beds when I was 14. And then I left, and my mum and dad got a house that they felt comfortable in. It's quite nice.
Oh, what? They got a bigger one after you left?
Yeah, but we used to move around a lot.
Yeah.
Like we lived in my dad and Nana's house for a bit.
This is my dead nana's flat.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
But
Thanks, Nana, if you're listening, love.
Is this her bed?
No, I
Did she die
actually.
in
Yeah,
it?
no, I like as much as I love her, I made everything new when I got in here because I didn't like the
yeah.
idea of her spirit being in the bedroom
No.
or anywhere really. But
It's not what she would have wanted, is it?
it's not what she would have. Initially when I moved in, I did find it very difficult to have people over.
Yeah.
But
Buried her in a lead coffin to make sure her soul didn't escape. Don't want that out. Coming and bringing bad vibes to the house. You stay there, Nana. You've had your time. No ghostly apparition, thank you.
what are you like to sleep next to? Because I think because you're quite a long fellow.
Yes.
Does that make you a difficult bedfellow?
I don't know. I used to have like loads of horrible like night terrors, and because you know when I used to smoke very heavily, and still remember, and I used to sleep.
Drug smoking.
Three packs of Bensons a day, wasn't it?
It was I'd smoke like 60 a day.
I used to smoke 60 a day.
Yeah, it's insane. And
Yeah.
people think, how did you make it work?
Do you remember this?
Did.
I remember when we went to a festival. It was probably the first time I met you. It's like Latitude or something, and you were smoking packs of cigarettes, and I thought, how is he affording that? Because I was smoking rollies, and I thought, this guy must be doing really well.
No, I was just
No,
really
yeah.
struggling for money.
Yeah.
I didn't eat as often as I should, but I
I do remember that old routine when you used to live down the road from me, because you'd get the Bensons in, then you'd watch Norm McDonald videos sitting on a stool in your kitchen,
Good choice.
Oh, yeah.
and you'd get the knockoff like game from Sainsbury's and put that in the slow cooker,
Yeah.
and that was a cheap that was a sustainable way of life. I
So I would sit in that you know the story about when I fell asleep on the kitchen floor?
No, what?
So I think I was drinking. I was a bit miserable when I lived in London, and I spent one night drinking. I just chain smoke out the back door, watch Norm Macdonald videos, cook lamb in the slow cooker that would take about
With no flavourings. or
no
sauces.
flavouring at all, and it was often too long. It was in there, and then one night I must have been. It was really middle of summer, so I must have been really hot. And I remember looking at the floor, going, "That looks nice and cool." Cause they're nice tiles. So I must have laid down on the floor, and then I woke up at like 8 a.m. and just went. I was like, "Oh no, I'm fully clothed on the floor," and I was like, "Well, thank God everyone gets up late." So I got up and I thought, "Right, I better go to bed." But then one of my housemates came in and went, "Morning, you're up early, Phil." And I went, yeah. And I was like, just still drunk. And they went, "Oh, what you doing?" I went, "Oh yeah, I got a meeting. We've got a meeting at 8. And they went, "Oh, you're going to be late? It's 8 now." And I went, "Oh yeah, well I better get go." And I was like making a coffee, and I was going, "What?" And then so I went, "Well, I better get off then." And then I just left to start the day. I had to walk out and just go and sit in the park for an hour.
And no one was buying the fact you had a meeting at 8 a.m.
Panicked.
Just seeing how
I was
far
still
you would
asleep.
take it.
I was like, "Oh, well." So I just had to go and sit in the park away from where I thought my housemates might go on a route. And so I sat there for like an hour and a half until I thought, that's a meeting, isn't it? An hour and a half.
Oh, that's tragic.
Yeah, it's quite grim. But yeah, I'd sleep. I'd have night sweats and panic attacks like in my sleep. But as soon as I stopped smoking and drinking heavily, isn't it weird? It stopped.
Yeah.
Like it's like my body telling me something was wrong.
I actually haven't had that. When I stopped smoking and drinking, I still get the night terrors.
Oh,
So
dear.
Do you get what, like paralysis?
I don't get paralysis, but I do get like dreams that are so vivid that I wake up and for
right.
half an hour I'm still like disturbed by them. Like I still think they're real.
Do you write them down?
No, I actually try to forget them as soon as possible
Oh, okay.
because they
Yeah.
like bleed into the day.
Okay.
What are your dreams like?
I don't know. I don't remember any of them. That's why I asked if you write them down, because I've been told like it's good to write them down as soon as you wake up, but I don't remember them at all.
Oh no,
I think
these ones do not need to be in writing.
the worst one I've had is the elevator one, the lift one where the lift's falling,
Right.
and then I died at the end of it.
Was anyone else
And
in the
you
lift?
died in your dream?
Yeah, which is fine apparently. It's not that bad.
No, you die in real life if that happens.
Everyone dies.
That's
Yeah, but
true.
you're
You are
not
going to die in
dead.
real life at some point, yeah.
I think you're thinking of Freddy Krueger. I don't think you actually do die.
Yeah, I think it's Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what the plot of that film is? If you die in your dream, he's going to kill
If he
you.
kills you, you die.
Yeah.
Well, the rules change in every film. Like sometimes they die in the way that you've died, and then it's meant to be. Someone like they just fill them with food and the stomach expands. I'm not going to go into it, but the point
No,
is,
you're doing really well. Go on.
yeah,
No, because you
Well,
got it on
complicated.
Blu-ray, haven't you, and stuff
I got
now?
it all on Blu-ray. Yeah.
That's
really
how well
highly
he's doing.
recommend.
Yeah.
Third one's good fun. I quite like the fourth one. Anyway, but yeah. So who was in the lift with you?
It was just me, and I felt it falling,
Yeah.
and then it was getting faster and faster, and I thought that's the end, isn't it?
Did
And
you
then
not try and time a jump?
I didn't even think.
Apparently,
I just took
apparently that doesn't work.
timing a jump.
There's this woman that keeps popping up on like my YouTube recommendations. It must be because I keep clicking on it. But she does this like how to survive XYZ situation. But the problem is that she gives you 4 choices for what do you think is the best one.
Yeah.
And I never remember what the best one is. I just remember the 4 options.
The ones not to
So-
do. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
What sort of situations are these? Like
like,
tsunami?
exactly. Like tsunami, what should you do?
What do you
like
do in
the
tsunami?
plane's going down.
What do you think you should do in a tsunami?
Find a surfboard.
Just ride that
You're
fucking
surfing
wave,
that,
man.
are you?
Really disrespectfully surfing over all these families.
It's one of the options. Close your eyes and just get on with it.
Just let it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. I think for most
Let
of them.
fate decide.
Yeah.
Let fate
I'd-
float you to the surface.
I'd run and like punch a horse or something. Do something I wanted to do.
Some
but I
bucket
don't-
list stuff
yeah,
before it
that's
hits.
quickly punch a
God, I
horse.
hope there's a horse on that beach.
Meet a princess.
What is on your bucket list?
Well,
Horse princess.
buy a bucket. I don't know really. I'd love to kill someone
I thought you were going to say it again.
again. I don't know. I mean, I've never heard from them since. No, I don't know. I've not really got one. I mean, I've done everything I wanted to do. Sweated in bed, fell asleep on a kitchen
Slug
floor.
a lamb.
Lived with my mum and dad again in my 40s. Pretty much tick, tick, tick for me.
You've lived a life. Oh God.
Yeah, you have probably experienced a lot. I think we both have, really.
Yeah.
What about
It's
me?
hard
Why
to
you
have
just-
like a
why
bucket
you-
list.
Why you-
Yeah,
why am I
we're
not
both.
included in this?
But we're in the sense that we're older and
How old are you?
we've had plenty of different jobs and stuff as well. I'm 44
Okay, you are.
and Phil's
a lot older than me.
50.
Come on, mate. 43.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
you
one.
know I'm younger than you.
No, I think it's more. I think it's like if you'd just done comedy for your whole life, you'd probably be thinking, oh, there must be more.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had lives before comedy. Well, say lives.
I worked in a kitchen,
Yeah.
and you worked in that factory making furniture, didn't you?
Airbags.
Airbags.
It's a type of furniture.
I
okay.
worked in Burton Menswear. Domino's.
You did Domino's.
Yeah, I did that. I worked at Burton Menswear, but it wasn't really enough, so I had to deliver pizzas.
I tried to
in
get a
the
job
evening.
at Principal's Menswear, but they wouldn't have me. You remember
Why
that?
not? What criteria did you fail
principles.
to
I
meet?
don't know. I walked out. And my friend said, "I think you laughed too much in there."
You laughed too much.
I was laughing loads as I handed my CV over.
Why were you laughing?
I don't know. It was just like, "You got any jobs going?" I just like kept trying to chat and laugh and be charming, but I was just laughing my head off, and they were just looking at me a bit concerned.
Understandably.
Yeah, I didn't really have the social skills I have now back then.
Yeah, you never laughed.
Long time since
Really
you
took
laughed.
that to heart. I got turned down for. I didn't even get an interview for McDonald's.
Really?
Yeah. What they did
Sorry.
wrong.
If you played your cards right at McDonald's,
Mm.
you could own your own McDonald's now.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah. You also famously love McDonald's.
Oh,
I messaged you because Phil was in Amsterdam recently. And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to be there in a couple of days. Are you gonna be there?" And he's like, "No, currently I'm in McDonald's on my own eating 2 double cheeseburgers. I really recommend it."
And this couple called me weird, right? There was one machine working, and this couple there, and I'm not joking, that Barry Castanona came with me to the McDonald's, and he walked off somewhere, but then 10 minutes later he came back, and I was still waiting to order.
Yeah.
So I went, this couple's still trying to order. And they went, stop watching us, you're weird. I went, I'm weird. I went, how long does it take to order a Big Mac? I went, come on, guys.
Was there only one till?
There was only one thing working, and you couldn't go to the till.
Oh dear.
Anyway, I'm sorry I lost my temper there, guys, but it really annoyed me.
You forgot to
They
mention-
may have been stoked.
You forgot to mention you were on the run from a stag do as
Yeah.
well.
I was on a stag do.
Separated from the group.
Yeah, because
Go to
the
McDonald's.
stag do, it was great fun. I mean, a really wonderful group of people. And I don't go on stag do, so I was a bit nervous, but it was just
Yeah.
really nice. But I would get up early and then go, because I just drink. And so after a bit, you just get tired. So unless if you're not doing drugs as well, you get to a
So
time.
you
and
get
I go,
sleepy, yeah.
So I had to go up to bed, and then I get up and have a nice walk around, have a McDonald's, ready to start the day.
Yeah.
As I recall, though, you did say you'd done that most nights.
Yeah, every night. Yeah. Got a McDonald's at night, and then I'd start the day with a nice McDonald's. But they don't have sausage muffins; it's just beef. So you have to have a beefy muffin in the morning.
Yeah. Burger. You mean?
Yeah, basically.
That is what that is, yeah.
Just put it on a muffin instead and make it breakfast.
We used to meet to go just for McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah.
Didn't we? We had one equidistant between our houses.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, it was a nice.
Is it?
Well, we've also taken the worst photos of each other outside that McDonald's. Because I was so hungover one day, I was walking and speaking like I think I'm a legend.
He'd had a skinful, this guy, 7 pints.
I was
Typical day.
Absolutely wrecked the night before.
Just a 3-pack of Benson's.
A few
Yeah.
flagons of their finest.
I mean, that is every story you've told so far.
Pathetic,
Fell
innit?
asleep on the floor.
God.
We haven't done any sleep stories.
No, we haven't. But fuck it, it's nice to have some variety
Yeah.
in the podcast.
But you took a photo of me and sent it me, and I look awful. Like my eyes are. You probably attach it to this episode.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'll
It'd be
send
quite
it to you,
fun.
Lulu, yeah.
Really hard. My eyes were like this, and I was like looking through these tiny slits. And but I took a picture of you, and I think that's the best picture of you. You're just stood having a fag with the McDonald's
I'm not
sign
having a
and
fag.
someone in a
I'm
mask.
not. I
Well, you
wasn't.
stood next to the bin.
I was next to the
Where
bin.
you belong.
The guy-
Smoking, wearing full Arc'teryx as well, just
Yeah.
wearing like really expensive all-weather jacket.
Yeah,
from
you're
a trip to breakfast McDonald's.
You guys have lived a life. You're right.
Yeah, well, we've seen
I'm sorry.
some
I'm sorry that I
things.
tried to include myself in that. I've never done that. I've got so much to live for yet.
I think we're just comfortable going to McDonald's for breakfast because we've lived a life. It's not like it's a waste of our
You stop
time.
caring at a certain
Don't
point.
give
It's about the
up.
small joys, isn't it? Now,
Yeah.
Lulu, it's time.
yeah. You could
Plenty
also
of
work in
time.
an airbag factory if you wanted.
Yeah.
No, you can't actually. In fact, I got a message the other day by my old colleague Alan,
Yeah.
literally 2 days ago. He's moving it all to India. So that's gone, I'm afraid.
It's a shame, isn't it?
It's my favourite piece of furniture, that.
Oh.
Yeah. My friend once drove his brand new Hyundai Accent into a tree when I was in it, and my head went through the windscreen, and then I fell back in the seat, and then the airbag went. And I went smash, and then went back down, and it went.
Is it one of yours, one that you made?
I hope so. Yeah.
How are you fine? Were you
Because,
fine?
well, I don't think I
Concussed?
am, really.
I
There's something
don't think
wrong
he
with
is fine.
I had to go
No,
to
he's
hospital.
thriving.
We'd gone to the library at college. We were at
Yeah.
college. We went to the library to photocopy Mariah Carey's new album Sleeve Notes. What goes around comes around. So there you go. And he got it on finance, his car, brand
Yeah.
new. And what was funny is he kept, every time he put his head in, he always go, "Oh, I love that new car smell." And then he wrapped it and wrote it off around this tree. He was trying to drive using his hands on the pedals.
What?
I couldn't drive at the time, so I didn't understand what he was saying. But he went, "What if I can get the biting point with my hands?" And I went, "Probably." And then, so he got out the car and then just started doing that. I went, "Take
Obviously,
the handbrake off."
yeah.
So I took the handbrake off, and of course, the car just went on its own straight into a tree. So I was like, well, I didn't know that was going to happen. But he put his head in when I was trapped under. I'm now sort of wedged underneath the glove box with smoke. I thought it was on fire, but it was just smoke, dust from the airbag.
Yeah.
And he put his head in and he went, and I'm going, and he just went, "Oh, it's lost that new car smell." I think he was in shock. But
Like I say, Lulu, we've lived.
You've
the
lived
life.
such lives.
Yeah.
My God.
I crashed. I've crashed 2 cars. I've written off 2 cars.
Yeah.
One on the M4.
Good road.
No, that's it. Just that one.
That's quite scary though on a motorway. What happened?
Yeah, I guess. What happened?
Yeah, if you don't mind sharing.
Yeah. Well, the guy in the outside
Sorry, it's
lane.
not my place to ask questions.
No,
So
you don't
apologies.
Guy in the
Jump in
outside
whenever
lane
you
was.
feel it.
The guy in the outside lane was too close to the car in front. Car in front of him braked, and he swerved into me. I was in the middle lane.
Is it braked or
It should
broke?
have. I just thought
I don't
that, but it's
know.
not
I
broke,
think
is it? I
it
think
it's
didn't
braked.
sit-
I think it's
yeah,
like
I think it is
hanged.
It's not
broke.
broke.
I think
It's
one
not
of
broke.
those-
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's a
specific-
hanged situation.
Yeah,
isn't
it's a
it?
hanged
Sorry,
situation.
sorry.
Also, I have written off a second car. Gearbox exploded.
Did you wrote it off though? Write it.
It was a write-off. Like the insurance obviously doesn't cover mechanical damage.
Yeah.
Gearbox blew up on the way back from the BBC New Comedy Awards in Birmingham
Oof.
with a car full of other comedians that had lost.
Did you win?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's what I'm saying.
Was it your car?
It was my car.
Fuck off.
It was my car. They were at £1,600 for a new gearbox.
Served you right,
mad.
really? I think.
Yeah, I don't get. What doesn't serve me? I've done nothing wrong.
I do
yeah.
have one. I have one more sleep related
Sorry,
question.
yeah, one more. Have we done the others?
Yeah, sort
We've
of.
just been talking about what
Fair
cars we've
enough.
written off.
No, that's a type of sleep. Concussions are sort of
Yeah,
sleep
it's
as well.
a sleep.
Yeah.
Death is a sort of sleep.
Yeah, can't wait. What is the worst place you guys have ever had to sleep?
Mine was. I've got one, Phil. Do you want me to go?
Yeah,
Do
I
mine?
mean,
All right.
yeah.
My one has been under the ski lift in Chamonix. So the ski lift, where it starts from, a friend of ours was staying there for the ski season, but he had like a little apartment right where the mechanism is, and he lost the key to the door on his first day, and we had to go through in and out the window to get in, and there was nowhere to sleep as well, so it was just on the floor underneath a ski lift with no door.
It feels actively dangerous.
I think at that we were like 21, so it was fine.
Oh,
yeah, that was the worst one. So a week in there.
Yeah, in and out the window.
Oh, and then he also made up a rule where, like, before you go to sleep, you have to have a lung hit of his homemade bong.
A rule, like it wasn't
That was the
optional.
rule. It was like everyone's got to do one before we go to sleep. So we'd clamber in through the window, have to have a hit of this awful. It was like half a 2-litre Pepsi bottle with a Tesco bag gaffer taped to it, and a bit of aluminium foil at the top. And he'd suck it all in, and then he'd pass it over to you, and you had to take the whole lot in, and then you were allowed to go to sleep.
That's so sinister. The idea that he
we thought-
needed other people to do it.
I know, but I think we all thought we were having fun.
Yeah. Enabling can be fun.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the worst one.
Have you got an
Sorry, Phil.
Have you got an answer for that question, Phil?
Durham.
Full stop.
Yep. My car broke. I was going to leave it at that, but I was probably, my car broke down on the A1 coming out of Durham once, and I was supposed to be working in the bank the next day. And they didn't like it when they stopped after a while. They stopped giving me the keys to take home because once I was so late because I just woke up when I was meant to, and they couldn't get in the safe, so there's people queuing around the block.
You had the key to the safe?
Yeah, but they didn't give me again after this, so I was an hour late, and so the bank couldn't open, and so I just went, oh my god, my car's broken down, so I'm on the bus, but then I was so late because I wasn't even in my car at this point, so then I realised, and then I hit loads of traffic because we used to work in Macclesfield, and and I got there, I went, it's a fucking joke. There was a hunt on, so I was stuck behind a hunt.
Oh,
right. The dogs, like the fox hunt.
Yeah.
On the road.
We had to go back.
This is back when they were allowed to do it, was it?
Yeah. But I think they didn't have a fox at this point. I think it's just when they chase someone. Puts us out. Anyway, there was loads of people in red coats blowing horns with beagles. So I was going, I can't be stuck behind a hunt. So I rang them and said, I can't believe this. The bus has broken down. That's mad, isn't it? And then this wasn't my best excuse. Then I hid my car miles away, so that took longer to get in. So that added another 20 minutes because I didn't want them to see my car because it was quite distinctive.
What was it?
It was just a big Rover I used to drive with, but like one of the doors was a different colour, so I thought they'll see. They'll know that's my car.
It's quite noticeable, isn't it?
So I got in, I went, can't believe it, and they just took the keys off me. I was in so much trouble. And then at the end, like an idiot, I got in the car and drove past the bank, like I forgot. And they were all locking up, and I was like, and I went, oh no. They all got in.
Pretend you'd gone out and bought it in your lunch break or something.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
But my car had broken down once on the A1, and I had to sleep in the car because I went into these, like, they think boy racers. It was really nice. They all helped me get the car into the thing, jump started it, but then they were worried the battery would run out, which it did. So they drove me to a garage to see if I get a battery, and then it didn't. They took me back to this area, and I just had to sleep in the boot.
Oh, sleeping in a car.
Not in the boot, but like to put
I feel like there are other options apart from the boot.
I popped the seats down so my feet were in the boot.
Yeah. It's
Like
sleeping in a car
from
is
Latitude.
I feel like actively locking yourself into the boot is more self-punitive.
Oh yeah, that was weird. Yeah,
this is a saloon, not a hatchback or an estate.
No, yeah, it was a saloon. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's the car section. Thank you.
I've slept in a Seat Leon. And
oh no, we're not done.
Really?
As well, yeah. Because there's no airflow in there, is there? You're in a sealed unit, aren't you? So it's just like
you open the window.
Yeah, but you know what? Intruders, insects, animals, and
intruders. How smart the borrowers.
Get their fingers in.
Yeah, just me with my fingers, like, really close to your head, but not quite.
Like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, you just feel that they're there. Like, I really left it open under the ring.
Lulu, what's the worst car you've slept in?
Oh, I've slept in a few cars. I don't think I've ever had a horrible experience of sleeping in a car though. You just put the back down. I'm quite small,
so
I find it quite easy.
Yeah.
And also I've got fatigue, so I like chronic fatigue. So I find it quite easy to fall asleep whenever.
Yeah.
So not an issue for me.
You got fatigue?
I've got chronic fatigue.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me that.
That's why this podcast came about.
I remember you telling me you had chronic fatigue, and I immediately said, "Yeah, I get tired sometimes."
Yeah, people do that.
Yeah. It's very dismissive.
It's not. People think it's not a real thing. It's very much a real thing.
I think it was it was just a reaction to it. It was obviously mad.
And I'm sure it was born of empathy.
It was It was like, oh yeah, I get tired sometimes.
Yeah,
that's how it was.
People's reaction to ME.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically the same thing.
Do you remember that League of Gentlemen episode where they have the Legs Akimbo troupe and they're trying to do each of them are trying to do a play on disability.
Oh my god, yeah.
And some of them go, "What have you got?" He goes, "I've got Emmy. I'm really tired." And just goes reach it.
But it's more than that.
I believe it is a thing, Emmy. So
which camera are you addressing that?
I don't. Which one's the better?
I also believe Emmy is a thing.
Just want to make that very clear.
It's so nice to be validated on this podcast.
Yeah, chronic fatigue, I believe, is a thing.
Yeah, well, it's part of.
Well, until this is over, and of course, I'll go back to my other view.
Fuck off, Phil. It's part of a bigger thing. It's part of a hypermobility spectrum disorder. So you get loads of stuff with it. Like your joints don't.
I'm hypermobile.
Yes, lots of people are hypermobile, but not every hypermobile person has hypermobility spectrum disorder. So there are different things within the spectrum.
To rub it
in. You're not sick enough, mate.
Trying my best.
No, thank you very much for your solidarity, both of you. I appreciate it.
Hey, don't worry about it. Ooh, there I go again.
All right.
I get quite bad hay fever.
Fuck off. Anything else?
I used to have asthma, but that stopped when I was 21. I got a bad leg, according to a fortune teller.
Well, no. Also, you let your leg go gammy.
Yeah,
didn't you?
yeah.
Do
It's
you-
fixed now.
Yeah, but
This
you
rings a
weren't
vague-
looking after that
A
leg.
vague bell about you having a gammy leg. What?
Yeah, you
got
me
rot.
and 3 other people were locked in a toilet looking at my gammy leg one New Year's Eve, weren't we?
Yeah, we were.
That's right, yeah.
It was horrible.
And then Chloe Petts, who was working with homeless people at the time, said to me, "I've seen way worse."
Yeah, and that put you in your place, didn't it?
That's how you must have felt when I said I get tired as well.
Yeah.
sometimes.
I feel diminished
I
and,
yeah,
and
I
humbled.
Felt, I felt diminished with my gammy
That's how I
leg.
felt when I was told I wasn't hypermobile.
It's not enough. I'm sure you're hypermobile enough. Which bits of you are particularly bendy?
My legs, my ankle, my knees.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember when the doctor said, well, the physician said, "You've got hypermobility," and I went, "Oh wow!" And they went, "'Cause it sounds great, doesn't it?" And then they went, "So like, if you're like an athlete, like you can bend and further than most people can." I went, "Great." They went, I thought this sounds amazing. So if you wanted to be like a gymnast, and I was like, well, I was a bit old for that at the time. That I was finding out, like nearly 30. They went, you couldn't like really damage you. I went, oh, thanks. So what was that? Why did you build it up like you were going to say you're a superhuman?
I feel like you were more building it up in your.
Well, in
like-
my head,
I think-
they were just saying it all like it was a real positive thing.
It's
and then
really
just
good-
said,
it's really good
"Your
for
knees are
yoga."
fucked."
I think they were just Googling it, found that information out for themselves for the first time. and just
Yeah,
reading it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I take that back. It's not good for yoga. It means you can do yoga easily, but yoga's actually really bad for it because what
Yeah.
you got to do is strengthen.
So what should Phil do? Resistance training?
Pilates? Yeah,
Pilates? Reformer or normal?
either. It's basically
I do the plank
this
a
is
lot.
definitely not going to go in the podcast. This is dull as
Keep
shit.
it
Well,
in.
it's not, no.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Keep it
It's
in.
Sunil
You're basically
story.
you're naturally, without thinking about it, overextending your joints, right? And the muscles around them aren't being conditioned enough to keep up with
I understand.
how much you're bending. So that's why
Right.
you get pain all around your
That's
joints.
you, though,
That's
with hypermobility.
yeah. Yes, it can still like be an issue for people not
Phil.
with like the disorder element, but like it's just a spectrum of how bad it gets.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's actually fascinating if you want to read up on it.
There'll be links in the bio.
Links in
Links
bio.
underneath the video.
We're not putting this bin. Right, lads, what are you tired of at the moment?
That story. Christ.
Fuck off! You asked me about it.
I didn't. He did.
I'm
I tired
I'm
of?
sorry that I haven't got as rich a history as you.
What am I tired
What
of?
are you tired
Phil,
of?
you feel first. You get grumpy out.
You feel
You feel first. You get grumpy about something first, so I know. what
Yoda
level-
over there.
Come on, you feel first.
What am I tired of?
Say war.
No,
people.
don't.
People. No, I can't. No, I've got to keep it light.
So you're not tired of war.
No, I
can't
bloody
get enough.
love it.
Every day, more war.
I'm tired of. I don't know really. I'm just so fucking tired. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of everything.
Tired of the days going by.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. I mean, it's the obvious thing of people just playing crap on the phone, but then that's like,
You're tired of other people playing stuff on their phone.
no. But I just tell people to stop now. I've got to that age.
You tell other people to stop
There was
playing.
a guy on his phone the other day having a chat, and it was a quiet coach, and he just on, and he was going, and I went, mate. I said, I'm not trying to be rude. I don't care about your friend in this conversation. I
I'm
said,
so
can you stop it? And
I
he
mi-
punched me right. I did it a bit more playful than
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I just went, man. I said, I'm sure your friends and I made it a bit more
Yeah.
playful. And
Yeah.
then he laughed. I went, okay, yeah, well. I mean, I wouldn't do it if it was a group of like really hard looking.
I'm so sorry. I misunderstood what you were saying because I thought you meant people playing like games on their phones. You're marching up to someone playing Candy Crush. I thought, and you were like,
Oh, but that
don't
as
do
well,
that.
but everything, but like the whole, like just the phones. To me, it's great that the phone works great, and your ears there and your speak there. It's perfect, and even like the old one,
The landline, the receiver. Oh right, yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's great, isn't it? So why put it on speakerphone and go?
Yeah, I agree. It's
Yeah.
fucking annoying.
That's
Is it
annoying.
because their ears get hot?
I don't know. I mean,
Don't know what that
also,
is.
why you just? I hate talking on the phone.
I don't
anyway.
want
Why
people
do
to hear my conversations. yeah.
Exactly.
No,
Mine's
if someone
always
calls me
awful.
when I'm on the bus or something, I'll usually be like, "Oh, sorry, can I call you back?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you go, we cannot extend your overdraft anymore, Mr. Ellis.
I get quite. I sort of. What I do is I seethe with anger the whole journey, and then like a massive coward as I'm getting off the bus. I go, it's really rude to do that, you know.
Yeah.
And that tells
turns
them.
out they're getting off as well. You're like, not you, the people behind you. They should be listening to stuff as well.
I also have genuinely considered getting like a bunch of cheap earphones and going up to people and being like, here you go, mate, you clearly don't have any of these.
I know,
And
yeah.
then
But you know that the issue is that nobody's got headphone ports anymore.
you can get cheap Bluetooth ones.
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll take that back.
Hope
It's just going to cost you a lot more.
What are you tired of?
People fucking telling me not to play music on my phone on a bus. Fucking state of them, just trying to have a laugh out here. And all these boring bastards like, oh, you keep it down. The public sphere is for making noise.
Yeah, and people need to hear you DJ.
People
with
need
sick
to hear.
beats.
People need to hear me playing trap music repeatedly on my phone. No, I don't know. What am I annoyed about? I'm annoyed. Oh, this is what annoyed me the other day. One of my friends who's very anti-AI. That annoyed me.
What were their reasons?
He was like, oh yeah, it's going to ruin the world. Everything's over. And I'm like, just doomerism is so annoying. When people say X, Y, or Z thing is going to ruin the world, and it's like it's probably not though, is it?
I don't know, man. I just recently have you seen Years and Years?
What's that?
It's the Russell T Davies TV program.
Is it a documentary?
No. Okay.
No, go on. What is
Really
it?
angry.
No, go on. What is it?
All right, Dan.
No, it was years and years.
It's just like a prediction of like the next like 5 to 10 years or so.
Yes.
And I think it was written like 2019 or something, and a bunch of it has already come true that is predicted in it. And
Bad stuff.
Bad stuff,
Like-
yeah. Overturning Roe v. Wade,
Oh yeah.
threats of like, you know,
He predicted that.
he predicted it, yeah. But the message in it is like all these things that you just let happen,
Yeah.
like that's all of our responsibility.
Okay. Yeah.
That said, AI is not it's not a particularly bad thing in Years and Years, but it's
We also have no say in it or choice in it as individuals.
we could all choose
really.
not to use it.
Yeah, but who do you talk to otherwise?
What?
I love
No,
it.
It does get lonely.
I
for
like,
sure.
I like people getting.
Yeah.
I like people getting angry with AI because it's my favourite. Because the only reason I've got Facebook is for all the older, fucking miserable comics who just whinge about not getting gigs. And one of my favourite things on Facebook is it's whenever you take a photo, and then people always go underneath it and go, "It's clearly AI."
Clearly AI, yeah.
And you go, "It's just a robin next to a puddle, mate. Like we can take these photos still. It's within humankind's grasp. We don't need Skynet to
If
take
those are,
that."
if those are the people on your side, are you sure you're right? That's what I'm saying.
Exactly, and I do that now. When people put posts up like, with the picture of like the mum going 3 years since we lost this angel, and I go clearly AI. She's got 6 fingers.
I'm not against it per se. I'm just like playing devil's advocate in that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I meant more like-
I think it will be good and bad.
I think more like doomerism in general, where like X development is the end of the world as we know it. And it's like, well, almost everything that develops is the end of what you know as the world because it's something new.
I think you should watch this TV program. It's brilliantly written, and the whole kind of point at the end is like it all started with the £1 T-shirt, and then it like snowballs from there.
I actually don't like £1 T-shirts. as
Okay,
well.
so you're exempt from being part of the problem. You're allowed.
My entire outfit was £1.
With most of it stolen.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to throw it in the bin as soon as I finish this and walk up naked.
That's what rappers do, isn't it? They just pop tags on new clothes every morning, chuck them in the bin.
Yeah, well, the ones I know.
The ones you DJ on the bus. Yeah.
Is this the story?
This is the story. Bedtime story.
So we have to be good at improv for this.
Well, do you know what? Sometimes it's also funny if you aren't good at improv.
Even improv groups aren't good at improv. I've seen them.
I don't like to think of it as improv because I hate improv. I like to think of it as like delightful gameplay.
Delightful gameplay.
Like-
Let's call it delightful gameplay.
Yeah. I don't think people listen to Pappies and think of it as improv.
No, true. You're right. Yeah.
Phil, you're going to go first. Right, you've got 2 minutes. You've got to get all of them in. They don't have to be in that order, though.
2 minutes is a long time, isn't it?
It isn't. Well, we let the people in the first few episodes have 3 minutes because we didn't know how to format it, and it was actually.
Are they allowed to knock it on the head early?
You can if you want. If you manage to get it done
Yeah.
quickly, then don't feel the need to make everyone else suffer. All right, Phil, you got 2 minutes starting now.
Oh, It was a stormy night, and Jonathan and Mary and their dog, Doggy, were at the lighthouse. And they had to put the light on because it was stormy, and they went, "We better put this light on." And they said, "Well, you were supposed to put it on, Johnny." And Johnny said to, what was her name? Mary, was it? Yeah, Mary. He went, "Actually, it was kind of your job." And she goes, "Oh, stop gaslighting me." And he said, "Is gaslighting legal?" And she said, "What?" And then he said, "Is this a gaslight because it's a lighthouse, or is it electric?" It was electric. Now, in fact, we don't even need to be here. It's actually not manned anymore, really, or person. It's it's all automated.
Thank you for your gender neutrality.
It's all right. I'm trying to, God forbid a gaslight or so.
How long's it done now?
Anyway, Doggy was washed with lice,
It's a minute in.
and they went, "Oh, there's so much lice on this fucking dog of ours. Let's throw it in the sea." And then Mary went, "Think more, you dummy. You can't throw the doggy in the sea. We need to eat it because we're stuck on this, island with this lighthouse that no one thinks works here. So no one's coming to pick us up. So we've got to eat the dog and then each other." And they all lived terribly, actually, a horrible life for the few remaining days they had left. And weirdly, the only one that survived was the dog. Anyway, sleep well, children, and don't forget, I love you more than Mummy does, and Mummy lies, and your new dad is not your real dad, never will be. And they were together, made Dad very sad. And if you ever call him Daddy, I will take all of our lives together. Sweet dreams.
Wow, thank you.
That's all right.
Really
It's nice that, wasn't
Yeah, it was lovely.
That was quite upsetting.
It felt very real.
Yeah. So now you've got 3 guesses.
Okay, I'm going to say the first guess is stop gaslighting me.
Oh, weirdly.
No.
No.
No, weirdly. In the right part, though.
Let's throw it in the sea.
That's 5 words, though, isn't it?
Oh, is it only 3-word ones?
Yeah, 3 3-word phrases.
Okay, how about...
I only just picked up on that.
No.
Despite me telling you in email and before we started recording and on the record.
And then eat the dog? None of those.
Oh,
All of them
weird.
from the mind of Phil Ellis.
What were they for?
Is gaslighting legal?
That's it. That was the other one.
Yeah, clever.
Yeah.
A wash with the lice.
I didn't hear that.
I thought it was the lice one. He did do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Think more, dummy.
Okay, so you got no points.
I know, but I was close on one of them.
Doesn't count for anything, though. Okay. How are you
It's
feeling?
not easy.
How are you
It's
feeling
not
at this point?
Feeling not confident at all, really.
So now you've got 2 minutes starting now.
Yeah. So there are these 2 kids. One of them's called Duncan, and the other one's called Lulu. And
Ooh, imaginative.
they basically they think they've seen a strange man just walking down the street, so they start following him, thinking, oh, he might be up to no good, because they're about 9, and they're into like solving murders and mysteries and stuff, and so they follow him down the street, and he gets on a bus, and they're like, should we get on the bus? And they're like, yeah, let's do it. So they get on the bus, and it's going to Cardiff from London. So I think it's the 403 from Victoria Station. So they get on the bus, and they're like, I wonder what he's doing. I wonder where he's going. And he's looking shifty. He's got this hat on, and he's got a quite pronounced brow, and they think that makes him look shifty. And they think he's basically done something in London, and he's on his sort of escape to Cardiff now, basically. So they arrive at Cardiff after a long, uneventful journey. It's about 4.5 hours, I think, down the M4 and across the Severn Bridge, and they get there, and the guy he spots them, and they start sprinting away, and he starts running after them, and they hide in an amusement arcade where how long I got?
34 seconds.
Fuck. And they phone up their mum, and the mum doesn't answer, but their gran answers, and she's like, where are you? They're like, oh, we're chasing this strange man that we think has done a murder. And she says to Duncan, she goes, right, get to the police station right now. And he hangs up the phone, and he turns to Lulu, and he says, right, we've got to get to the police station. Nanny says so, all right? So they run to the police station, and the police give them
3
a
seconds.
tab of acid, and they're like, "Why are you giving us that?" And the police are like, "That's a mighty powerful drug."
Okay. Just down to the wire. I mean, it would be incredible gameplay if you'd done them all in the first three sentences. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed
you.
me
panicking about the second name.
I enjoyed being I enjoyed being involved. Actually, I
Good,
thought it was a sort of shameless attempt to curry favour with the point getter, and I respected it.
Great transport
points.
knowledge as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
all
don't
learn
think
a
it's.
lot.
I think the 403 goes to Bath, not to Cardiff. I'm sorry. Thank you.
All right, Phil,
here
what you
first.
reckon?
All right, Phil. Good luck.
So I'm not sure about this one because he was doing a lot of shit, but I was going to say he's looking shifty, but I don't think that's it, is it?
It's not that
Is
one.
it something about strong? Nannies say so
How'd you get that one?
because you just said. I was waiting for 3 words that went together.
Okay, yeah.
Mighty powerful drug.
Yeah, you got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
was it Strange Man then or something?
No.
The first one you incorporated very well
I
into
did.
like how you set up the
I
story.
had time to think at the beginning, and then
was it the Cardiff reference?
Yes, it was Escape to Cardiff.
Escape to Cardiff.
Yeah.
So that's
right.
that is 2-0
Well,
to Phil.
I was unaware of the rules of the game.
I think you hadn't panicked to quite the end.
I didn't have a clock in front of me.
Yeah. So I think you knew the rules. You were just like, unable to follow them. That's more the issue. All right. So that means. So now it's up to you to give us a lovely little lullaby of your own invention. You can you make it up, more improv.
Is there a tune you can give me, or
You can sing it to.
I'll do
what's your
Twinkle
favourite song?
Twinkle.
What's your favourite song?
My favourite song.
Yeah.
My favourite song is "Too Drunk to Fuck" by the Dead Kennedys.
Yeah, all right, do it to that.
What's the tune of that though? Can you give me that? Can you run me into that?
Too drunk to fuck.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we're just going to send me and Phil to sleep.
Too drunk to fuck. Too drunk to fuck. So you got to go to sleep. You guys got to go to sleep. Too drunk to fuck. Too drunk to fuck. So you may as well go to sleep. You wake up tomorrow and you won't be too drunk to fuck. Too drunk to fuck. How's that?
Yeah, it was more like sort of slam poetry than.
Sorry, I don't know the tune, but thank you for the suggestion.
Yeah, it was lovely. All right.
I feel very rested.
Do you feel tired? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely ready to go to sleep. All right, so let's finish up how we always do. So good night, Sunil.
Good night.
Good night, Phil.
Good night. Bye.
Thanks very much, as always, to my wonderful guests this week. This podcast was produced by Steve Pretty. It was edited by Steve Pretty. The music was by, and you'll never believe this, Steve Pretty. What a guy. Thanks for listening. Honk Shoo.